Welcome to the stream. Is my voice is audible? Am I audible to you? Screen is black. The screen. Oh, sorry, I did not select this. My bad. No, okay. Let's wrap it up. And I face so many issues right now today. Actually, my OBS studio just got crashed and got pop up so many errors like DLL file is not there. Actually, I scanned my entire laptop because every 1 2 hours I'm getting a notification to sign in and asking bank credentials to me directly in Windows pop-up. So I got too suspicious. So that's why. And I run the entire thing. It took 2 3 4 hours, I think so. And the problem was solved. I think so. Download some kind of malware or some websites like I will show. Yeah, from this website, I will download most of the softwares. That's why. See, so many are there. Yeah. So, anyways, my laptop is good. Oh, okay. Today's problem is 2463. 1 second, guys. అమ్మా చెప్పు లైవ్ స్ట్రీమ్ చేస్తున్నా మళ్ళీ కాల్ చేస్తా బాయ్ లైవ్ స్ట్రీమింగ్ చేస్తున్నా మళ్ళీ కాల్ చేస్తా బాయ్ అంటే ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వ్ చేస్తాను యూట్యూబ్ లో కోడింగ్ ప్రాబ్లం చూడు నువ్వు కూడా లింక్ పెడతా I forgot to turn on mic. My bad. Anyways, I forgot. One second. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, a oops moment has happened for me. Okay. Anyways, I forgot the shortcut of muting the mic. So that's why Control plus M is for muting and Control plus B is for this thing. So I forgot that steps. So that's why. So, anyways, keep it apart. I will keep this stream in private after the chart is completed because it is second time happening for me. So that's why. Previous Wednesday also my coach of I think so I got leaked some of the code, so that's why I kept in private to protect my account. So that's why. So okay, let's dive into this problem. Actually, okay, let's solve within then means it is quite hard question. That's it. Maybe it will take so much of time. Anyways, so the problem is considered as a hard. So it is named as minimum total distance traveled. Okay. Again, they gave robo question. Okay. There are some robots and factories on x-axis. Uh, by using x-axis and y-axis, they can use coordinates or latitudes or longitudes. Okay, anyways, You are given an integer array. Okay, array is considered as a robo. Let's write it apart. Okay, robo where robo I is the position of ith robot. Okay, we have to find ith robo value. Okay, you are given a 2D integer array factor where factory j equals to position base to the j. Actually, I have to leave my mobile inside it. Okay, and limit to the base j. Okay, position comma limit is equals to factory j. Okay, and these factory j is indicates to the position j. Okay, and it is considered the position is considered as jth, and also jth factory can refer at most limit base a. Okay, the position of each robo are unique. Okay, maybe all the positions of the robots will be not at same time. So we have to use a random number to find the input and output. They gave example as Android symbol, one of the OG symbol. So okay, at the moment we can see initialization distance of moving some robot you target minimize to. Note, all robots move at same speed. If two robots move same direction, they will never collide. Okay, nice. If two robots move in opposite direction and they meet at some point, they do not collide. They cross each other. If a robot passes by factory that reaches its limits, it crosses it as it does not exist. Okay. They mentioned all the important things about robo, but they did not mention about charging and those things. Okay. Anyways, this is problem, no? You should not ask like this. So to solve this problem, what should we do? It's quite hard. Yeah. What are the test cases? 0, 4, comma 6 and the fact robo position. These are the x-axis. They did not give y-axis. See, they only gave the x-axis of the robo. Okay. As shown in the figure, the first robo at position 0 moves in the positive direction. It will be repaired at first factory. Okay, let me off the backlight of my keyboard. The second robot at position 4 moves in the negative direction. It will be repaired at first factory. First robot at position 0 moves to the positive direction. It will be repaired at first factory. Okay. Means these all robots are defective. They are trying to fix themselves. So the factory is located at 2 comma 6. Means most of the robots will go to 2 comma 6 and minus 2 comma minus 6 only. Because mirror dimension, I think. So let's read the question again and we can write points how to solve it easily. Please, yeah, it's my Python notes. So there are some robots in factory x-axis. You are given an integer robot where the robot I is the position of the robot. Wait, is my voice is audible? Yeah. I have to check for every 5 minutes because okay. So at any moment you can get initialized direction of moving some robots. Your target is minimum to total distance traveled. Return the minimum total distance. Okay, first we have to sort those elements and the robot will always go from left to right. So, okay. First they gave an integer, gave a integer. So, array robot where robot I is the position of ith robot. Okay, they give the exact position also. Anyways, okay. Uh, the position of each robot are unique. Means these all position of x-axis will be not same. See example in the input and output values test cases 0, 4, comma 6. These three values does not match. In this the when these things also second input and output sample test case 1 comma minus 1 also not match. Okay. If the robot move the position x to a position y, the distance is more y minus x. Yeah. If so, what should we do? Means they did not mention y axis, but they gave y value. So, so first we have to sort the elements from left to right to get to shortest distance from robots crossing each together. Even if two robots will move, collision will be not happen. They mentioned in the problem, so that's why. And they mentioned in a fact there. Okay, wait a second. So they mentioned in a factory, uh, one factory can hold up to three robots, only three robots. So to make the code messy, they made like this, I think so. Because if three elements are there, three robots are there in one factory, that can be quite difficult to solve it. To fix it, we can use individual factory slots like they gave 2 comma 6 and minus 2 comma 6 like that. If the position is equals to 5 and its limit is 2, so the same position will be there for both uh, two separate slots and the same position. Example like 5 comma 5. Hmm. We have to assign the robo position minus factorial position. So robo position minus factorial position, then it will move to the next robo and the next factory also. So it's quite difficulty. If there is if there are three robots in this factory, it should skip. If if all robots are assigned, let's see some solutions because I can't. Minimum distance traveled solution. Okay, wait. The goal. What is the goal? Is minimize the total that a set of robots must travel reach factories again. An integer array robot has a unique starting position of an x-axis. A 2D integer factory, each sub-array position limit represented as position. Okay, important robots move in same speed. They will not collide regardlessly of direction. Okay, robot bypasses factories and reaches limit and position measured. Absolute difference means we can use the formula uh, robo position minus factorial position. So without recursion, okay, approach number one is recursion. What is approach number two? Because a recursion maybe get time exceeded. They also mentioned the algorithm is sorting. Okay, as per we know, we can use sorting from left to right. So this is called calculate may okay flatten factorial array and factory position based on the capacitance. Sort robot and factories calculate minimum distance. Okay. They also give the code. The code is quite swift. What they have mentioned means first they sort the both the robots and the factory and give the exact position of the factory and use a for loop and particular to give the particular range they give one and to add the zero value at last of the code. So we use append function and again it returns to the wait recursively calculates the minimum total distance. So this function will be calculated, but they did not mention any formula, no. Hmm. So after that, if calculate minimum distance, so this line will calculate the minimum distance recursively. Okay, one second. I got a doubt about recursively. Is my thought is correct or I am wrong? Please do not summarize this page. Just tell me the definition of recursion. All robots are assigned. Okay, index value. Yeah. Recursion approach. Where each robot near a factory. Sort factors. What is recursive? Recursive function is the minimum distance. Okay. Anyways, and this option one is used. Yes, we mentioned that robo minus factorial position can get. After that, it should also add the minimum and assign equals to absolute robo and robo index minus factorial position only. And skip the current position of the current row. Skip equals to self position. Takes a minimum. Yeah, but I can't. But let's try as per the given question. First, we understand we have to sort the both the elements. So we have to solve. No, sort means it's sort we can use magic sort of bubble sort. Yeah, I have to still practice them. That both thing sort and these. So was given position factorial I equals to limit j indicates the position of jth factory, the position of each robot are unique. The positions of each factory are assigned unique. Now the robot can be in same position factory initially. Hmm. Actually, the Wi-Fi is very bad. Not getting. Hmm. Still 17 minutes are gone, but I did not even solve. Very bad at DSF. We should master it. We should do something to solve these things, problems. Because if there is, see, have you seen yesterday exam or not? I really struggled to solve one problem of data structures in Postgres. But I told you that I will try to solve, but I went, my headache was quite thing. So I only try to, only solved just one question of this thing. Very bad. At last time, but I used these things. See, very bad. I also attended mapping and maps and hash mapping. I don't, and I should try to you solve arrays and basic maths because these ad hocs and this algorithm I don't know. But anyways, I am in top total 467 students. Okay. Anyways, the feedback is very good. We can do it. Anyways, tomorrow is there is explosive exam. No? Oh, wait, I have to solve one problem or I will lose the streak. So, anyways, after that, this thing we can do. So, to solve this problem, first we have to sort. So, the given elements is robot and the factory. So, robot. So, because I'm spelling the entire thing of an word because most of my coding things I will get spelling mistakes. So that's why. FACTORY, factory dot sort. So these two lines of code will sort those elements. After that, factory. So FACTOR factory SLOT slots equals to SLs. So we use for loop for the position of the exact position of the robot. We use position. Mm, for position, we can assign anything, or should we? Every time I'm stucking at this time. Let's do one thing. Let's read the question once again. The input will be generated such that it always possible to repair every robot. Okay, at final, all the robots are in a defective stage, so it should be fixed. So we can use position, comma, lie by t, lie by t, t, to in FACTO on factory and close the statement. So we did not mention any number because their position we will maybe the position will be extended also. So that's why we assign as extended function also. I think so. It is function. I will call all most of the append, push, pop, like those, all of those, not arrays. Those are all functions in my way. If I'm not wrong. So we use extend function because if there is a only particular value, only particular size, like example like storage means 128 GB storage, mobile can store only 128 GB of memory. Means it is not quite if after 126 the mobile will be hang up. So just leave it apart. But this factory only have exactly three positions. After three, the robot should be go to the second factory. So that's why. So what we will use means post function. My bad, POS. So after that we close. We have to multiply into limit. And close it. Actually, we should not close here. We have to close here. Okay. Okay. Factory, we give the slots for position, limit in salary. Okay, nice. So after that, I think so. It is quite a DB problem. Yeah, surely it is DB. Or why it will DB plus memorization also because we should store the exact value of those things. So these three lines will convert the capacity into simple list means going to this going to this factory and storing these things. So after that we have to use a new function with the def for minimum rows and exact slot. After that we use if function if the length of the robot is particular thing it returns to zero. If the slot is particular to means exactly matches to the INF, so it will returns. Sorry, if the if slot index is equals to length factory slots means there are three now, so that's why three is already predefined. We should not use any particular. We should not add- we should not assign any slots for it. So So we are so close to 100 subscribers. So please consider subscribing, guys. Hmm. What should we do? It's quite difficult here. Let's go to memory. Hmm. Hmm. They said to return, but we can use memory function also. Okay, my bad. We will use memory. Let's delete this thing. So disgusting. So exactly for MB and go and equals to. So memory is defined. After that, we use definition function to find the minimum value. That's why we find minimum distance. Uh, I think so. We should give the gap here. Okay, minimum distance. Why my laptop is so hot? Hmm. Something is too suspicious. Give me some time. My laptop is very quite hot. The temperatures are around 60 to 70. But why? 87? Are you kidding me? I'm just live streaming. Something is running in background, guys. Oh my god, Microsoft Edge browser is kind of eating my entire RAM. It is almost taking 7 GB of my RAM. I should change it. And my GPUs also start cooking up. I'm not using any playing games. One second, guys. Let me ask ChatGPT that if live streaming does consume GPU power or not, because I don't know. But my temperatures are really so hot, nearly 87 degrees. Right, I've asked ChatGPT. Does OB does live streaming can see women consume GPU power and usage? Because these 10 days, 11 days, I did not find this much of heat. Nearly 87 degrees now. Yes, but it depends upon how you stream, what tools are used. Hmm. Yeah, yesterday I downloaded NVIDIA's GPU. Okay, so that's the reason. But I did not face this much of thing. There is video encoding so much. It's kind of eating the entire RAM. Hmm. What should we do? I should optimize something because the usage is okay, but why my laptop is so hot, I don't know. I did not even play. I have so many games like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man, something, Black Shadow, Multiverse like that, and Grand Theft Auto 5, Pla World, Forza Horizon 5. So many games I have, but I will not play. When I joined engineering, I stopped playing, but I downloaded all those things. Anyways, let's dive into this problem. Um, but my laptop is so hot. What should I do? Actually, I cooled down my laptop around the fan. The CPU temps are still in 70 degrees. Hmm. Did not face this 60. No, it should. Okay, anyways, let's try to call as soon as possible and on this screen because it's really very good. Okay. ChatGPT said it is quite common, but not for us. So we use index function, comma, and we will also use slot SLOT, SLOT, SLOT slot, comma, index hyphen or something else. 100. So we use if else statement to robo index RO, BO, robot, robo no, robot index equals to length of robot RO, BO. We should not assign any values because in the input output it will be as okay. So after that it returns to okay RE comma international. Wait, when I go into tab, hit enter in the yeah bye. If I click tab, where is those things? Oh my god, why I'm facing so many issues today. Again, my fans are spinning like crazy. RETURN. So returns to 0. So after that, again we should use for a slot. So if SLOT slot IDX equals to length of mm, so we assigned the robo index as robo. After that slot index, slot means storing no. So factory 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 index. Sorry, factory slots is servo. Yes, factory slots and it closes and it returns to RETUR. It will not return to zero. It should returns to float value. Value ID float IN. So okay, let's see the solution again. Oh, it's quite challenging today. Let's write this code in my technique. You're not getting it. So this is an tutorial. So what will be needs? Mm, This my approach is correct now. So there are problems. So x-axis given in the rate robo where I is the position of the robot. You are also given 2D integer array factory where robo j equals to robo limit j and indicates the exact position to the base j. Is the position of j. 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. So we can do with they mentioned that no two robots will move in same direction. So we can add this thing both means the robo index and slot index and one two. After that it will returns to the both positions. If it means example like if these both are moved and creates a memory, and if it does not, and it should be returns to this exact value. If ROBOT, but in both of it will be give easily. So ROBOT robo IDX comma SLOT slot IDX. So in in memory. Is it right? Should I close this thing and here are we assign the both in one thing. Okay, nice. Uh, According to the solution, it is quite very not. It uses append function and it uses two options can solve. Dynamic program, robo position, factors with position and rear capacity, robo position, factor position, sorting is mandatory, okay, because after sorting nearby robots, it ideally go to nearby countries. Approach number one. Oh, why I forgot about brute force. It is very easy and quite fast to solve. See, it also takes minimum answer, very but we are taking C. But this guy, see, this guys try to solve it in C++. plus plus. I don't know C++. Plus plus. So approach two is I'm going to DP. So that's why the robot index plus factory index plus use capacity and skips the factory, assigns some robots and stores the answer. And time complexity also white O and into capacity space complexity. So bottom up DP optimization accepted. So we should assign everything and do things. Actually, I mixed both two and three. So I'm very beginner to these things. So that's why. Actually, I stopped the background things in my tabs, so that's why it will be turned off. So what should we do next? We assign this thing, so it should return RATURN. So it should be written as no, uh, because there are two functions, we can use two things. ROT, IDX, comma, SLO slot IDX. So we use these two functions. If it is passes, it will return to zero. Previously, I said that it will not do. So after that, uh, we uses these three functions and we did not mention the distance. Actually, I'm facing one problem in this coding means where should we use a particular thing? I don't know because for the structure I'm seeing the solution, but I can't solve it blindly. because first we have to use for loop first. At starting, I don't know. First, we have to use scanf for printf at starting in C. After that, I figure it out. Okay, we have to do first. We have to assign those values. After we have to print those values. After that, we scan the values. After that, like that. It depends all upon the code and how we approach. And after that, data structures, I learned about time complexity and space complexity, and how many times can we, and how different ways we can also approach a code. So that's why. So in this statement also, I'm facing the same issues when I am starting beginning at the coding. Uh, Around August, I think so. This year, August, I started coding C language. I'm quite challenging, and it is quite difficult to write the code. Even the first exam, I also failed those failed it. After it in remedial, I just passed with 2 to 3 marks like that. So after that, I figured it out how to do things. But even now also, I'm not good at. Even I'm also getting just average 50 to 60 marks like that only. So anyways, so after that, so we assigned both the find the minimum distance, like we use both the robot index and slot index. Okay, all the robots are initially broken. They are keep moving in one direction. The direction could be negative or positive. Okay, they will not take care about the position, but only the x-axis position. Even it will be go to minus of negative also. There is no decimals, but we use it float function. Oh yeah, okay. When a robot reaches a factory that did not reach its limit, the factory repairs the robot and it stops moving. Hmm. At any moment, you can set the initial direction of moving for robot. Your target is initializing the total distance traveled by all robots. Return the minimum total distance traveled by all robots. Test cases are generated such that all robots can be repaired. Okay, we have to repair all the robots, but they did not give how many robots are there. But in the input 0, comma 4, comma 6 they gave, and the second comma 1, comma minus. But how minus 1 is there? There is only positive numbers in elements now. I think so. The minus 1 is considered as a broken robot. The first robot at position 0 moves in the positive direction. It will be repaired at first factory. So the second robot will move to 4 moves in negative direction. It will be repaired at first factory. So yeah, as previously I said that I think so. I'm not. I'm wrong. I think so because a robot can only move. My bad. Only a factory can repair 3. I think so. The limit first factory is 0. The fixed robot is also 0. Okay. Hmm. So I understand little bit of again, and I learned something not bad at the previous thing. So, hmm. So let's assign the distance of the robot. We should have distance. Uh, Distance should be in absolute value. So we assign absolute. We should assign to the absolute value to robot. Uh, to robot index, ROBOT index. Uh, in previously, I saw the formula that robo position minus factory position. So we have to use this formula only. But in after that after that mm, robot thing minus, let's give some gap, minus FACTOR. We can also write that factory slot index minus robot slot index, I think. Maybe so I can get the minus value. or the code will be do its thing, I think so. So slot ID. Okay. So we assign the distance absolute value, and the robo is considered as a robo index, and the factory is considered as slot. Because I have a doubt in one factory, how many robots can be fixed, one or two? Because here they mentioned that first robo moves 0 positions in positive direction, it will be repaired first factory, means this factory. And the second robot will also fix it, moves 4 positions. Again, it comes into first factory. Okay, they did not mention from if it start from 0, 4 position, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not will happen. 2 to 6, 0 to 1. Wait, how can we calculate from 0 to 1 or 1 to 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Yeah, like string values starting from 0 to 1, like 0 to 1 and 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. Again, but they mentioned it will consider as in first factory. I think so. It is out of the box. The robo is outside of this thing, and maybe or it will be in minus values and like minus 2, 2 plus 2, like that minus 2 and minus 1 and 0 and 1, or it will be in 1 minus 1 and 0, 1 and 2, so like that also. And after that, the third robot at position 6 will be repaired. Second robot, it does not need to move. So the third robot is in sixth position, so it should not be moved. So it can be uh, okay. Hmm. So to calculate this thing, we have to minus the factory position minus the robo position. 2 minus 0 and 2 minus 4 and 6 minus 0, like that. See, 2 minus 0. Oh, 2 minus 0. I'm right. 2 plus 2 minus 4 and 6 minus 6 equals to 4. Oh, 0, 4, 6. 0, 4, 6 and 2, 2, 6. 2, 2, 6. Wait, how this 2 came? Again, this 2 came. Hmm. The limit of the first factory is 2 and the fixed robot is 2. Okay, the limit value is 2. Okay, the second is also 2 and it's fixed as 2. And how 6 is came? I think so we should multiply this all things like this. Yes. Uh, okay. We assigned those things. So after that, it's quite difficult, not easy as we think. So we mentioned that stance. So now we should you, we should skip the factory if it is example like in a factory already there are 3 or more robots. It should skip no. So we have to use the thing. So what is like that means my English is so bad. So what will do means mm, CO is the cost. We will go with cost, so we can use anything. So cost if assigned ASS IG and ED assigned equals to DAS TNC distance plus find minimum DAS TA and CD. Give me 1 second, guys. I have So, okay, so let's solve it. Have an important call, so that's why 35 seconds of my life. So we are assigned, if I think abnormally, so I will get those errors only. Think out of the box. That's it. So cost is assigned. That means we let's use a formula distance plus find the minimum distance. Uh, minimum distance and open in your bracket and we assign that robot idx plus 1. If it moves one position now, it so it adds and giving the my bad. So index also plus 1. Hmm. Yes, and this formula, but I'm quite so approach. Let's do. We will not approach this thing because first, first onwards, if we read, we can get this thing. So first we sorted both robo slot and factory slot. After that, we flatten those slots. So let's give some, yeah, okay. So after that, actually what it will do means it will create a list and holds the exact positions of all the factories in the code. So in the input output values, so like that. So after using position, POS is equals to position, limit is equals to means how many these robots can be fixed like that. So, okay. So after that, for this thing, we extended the position. So that's why we use extend to add the position and like that. If example like position is 6 comma 3 and the output will be 6 6 6 7 comma 3 7 7 7 10 comma 3 10 comma 5 10 10 10 like that. So after that we use memory. So for memorization dictionary, uh, am I right? I think so. MEM is considered as meme. No, no, not meme. MEM boy. Let's ask you this thing. Me and go wait. So is M O by asking. Yeah, let's it's right. Okay. Memorization dictionary. So after that we use recursion function. Previously I said that we are using two types of function, DP problem and recursive function to faster input and output. So robo index is considered as a robot index and slot index is considered as a slot index. So after that, so as per the sorry, my bad. As per the case one second. Okay. Actually, today is holiday, but I struggle to fix this issue. So maybe I thought today I will be live around 10 to 12 hours on evening onwards, but it not happened. OBS studio gets stuck out. So anyways, so if this statements means if no robots are there, no cost means no nothing. So from the case one, so for the case two, if robots still left means still remain. So these consider as invalid slots or non-existing slots. So what it will do means it will become in a infinite loop. So that's why I use INF. Previous sum also for those robo values we used infinite. So that's why. Okay. But We can use for if we use any loop, maybe it will be in a time exceeded value may become. So that's why. So after that, we assign the slot and index. So we already solved this thing. So that's why to not to get any computation errors like that, not avoids computed. So it saves time. So if we did not use this thing, it maybe get time exceeded values for these both things. If we assign this as a slot, not as infinite, maybe I will get error. So that's why, not maybe, it is absolutely correct. So after that, this thing cost if assigned, if this function like this one, cost if assigned is distance plus find minimum distance and robo index plus slot index one, means if it is move it, and it also adds the distance cost and moves to the next slot and moves to the next robo, it assigns this thing. So after that we should also assign skip slot, means sometimes it will skip now, means how can I say, means if there is already a robot, they also mentioned it will, the both robots will be not collide now. So that's why if both robots move at all robots move at same exact position, so it will not collide. So what we will do means cost if skipped equals to find minimum distance, to find the minimum distance, bracket on robo idx comma slot slot idx plus one, like previous one, but we used a skip function, same like that. Again, my bad. If I see the monitor, I will not see the keyboard. If I see the keyboard, I will not see the monitor. I have that habit on typing. So what it will do means it does not use any slot. It will try to use the next slot for the same robot. So not creating more slots for how many, if there is 100 robots, it will not create 100 slots. It will only create 5 to 6 exactly. So that maybe increase the space complexity. Okay. So after that, we should also take a minimum of both choices, like minimum distance of both choices, like by using mm, great, slow, excellent choice or best choice like that, to cost minimum if assigned on call design. After that, we can also use memory function, and after that, we have to return the both the values. So we can use best or less, so less for a wait, my code got the date means. Mm, so let's use less reliable, 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 CHOIC, my bad, choice, reliable choice equals to minimum, same formula, COHD cost, if ASSIGNED, comma, uh, cost if assigned, comma, cost if skipped, IF SKITBD skipped, close this thing. So, okay. So to store this entire thing, we use memorization function, memory, to store more than, my bad. Actually, I hit a wall with my knees. So anyways, uh, to store more than two things in one thing, two things in one line. So we uses two brackets. One is box bracket. I will rectangle bracket. I will call it as after that curly bracket. So what is that considered as ROB? What is what? ITX and the min cost of if I send also. That's what. Robo index, comma, SLO slot, IDX equals to RELIABLE reliable, RELIABLE reliable, CHOIC reliable choice. So after that we returns. Hmm, these all written functions will be in one line. RETUR okay, color distance RELIABLE reliable, CHOIC reliable choice. That um, reliable final RELIABLE reliable mm, find find the no value we did not assign previously, so that's why means this entire thing first it returns here. After that, these three has written this one returns here. After that, this entire thing will be written. If we get any error, we will change it. RETUR find minimum DISTA and STS. Exact position starts from 0, comma C. Control plus and then that's okay. First error is okay, we did not assign. Hmm. Same those indentation errors are only coming. Unbounded local memory. Wait, what? Unbounded local error. I did not even see this error in my entire life. I'm damn sure. Mm, this error. Saying these all values are perfectly distance, absolute, all that. Robot, index, yes, battery. So we should not did not mention proper names. Factory slots. Yeah, so yes. But still, I was still. All these values are correct now. Slot index equals to RELIA. Really. Memo is right now. This memo function is only getting error. What's the error? I can't figure it out, guys. Let's ask this thing now. So again, giving the answer for what should I do? First, we have to go to focus now. Then my mind will be not get to use any solutions. Hey, what? I clicked. Oh, if what we will take IDX, comma, SLO is not IDX in ME MO enclose. Okay? Unfounded error cannot access local variable where it is associated with a value. Hmm. Oh my god, it's quite difficult. It gave entire different code. It did not mention any DP thing and use something LRUC cache memory. Hmm. I think so. I made any mistakes in this code. Memo thing. Memo is assigned perfectly and robo, comma slot, I give space. and reliable choice. Still same that is both codes are did not even match, but how can I trust you? Let's do one thing. Control C. What's the error in the code? Give the fixed code where tell me where, oh my god, where is the error? Hmm. Again, I'm using ChatGPT. Don't tell it is Copilot. Actually, it is used. Actually, it is quite similar to ChatGPT. Oh, again, yeah. See, this is an invalued wait. Invalued reassigns memory is incorrect. Wait, what? Memory is assigned and robo index comma slot index equals to reliable choice. Should I use BEST best? BEST best because it is telling invalid, no? So that's why we use easy English simple words. Boolean result declared under row and waves is still same the error. Means it is not causing any error. Hmm. Yeah, my God, we should not do like this. We should do this ourselves. Should not use any memory exceeded value. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? The code is entirely correct, but the memory value. I think so. We use it so many functions, so that's why uh, it took so much of time. Just for cleaning. Yeah. Oh, my bad. So again, I'm. Oh my God, time exceeded value means what? Memory. Sorry. Comments. Wait, what just happened? Wait, how to save it here? Description. Wait, I saw something here. Time exceeded value. What should be it? Go to description. Let's try to solve it. In most of the cases, I only face a space complexity and a time complexity, but not. Actually, I got a call. Oh my God, what should we do? What should we do? Do. Memory limit exceeded. MLE. For the first time, I heard this name. ML. Let's ask GPT. If, wait, what? If the code got MLE, what should I do? Hmm, thinking. Yeah, thinking. MLE, expanding factory system. Too much memory. Wow. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Wait, is this Python? Again, is this Python? What on purpose? Hmm. We're so close to 100 subscribers. Then we just launched. Someone guy said, Vatsal bro, home tuition, Chaptara. Hey, yaar, I'm beginner. How can I said home tuition? Anyways, thanks, Habib. Bro, I can't spell that Muhammad. If I said wrong, the guy will be so finished, right? So what we will do means Control C, Chat GPT. Yes. Anyways, memory exceeded value K. M, ME, and more memory. Fix the code and what APPROACH, O, APPROACH, do I just leave it like that. So MLE means memory line means it expands the total kind complexity. Oh, worst case we will get. Okay. Do not expand the slots. So, oh, what is that at the rate of LUR catch? So, let's keep this both besides. So, both are quite similar. Okay. But it uses easy functions directly. Hmm. Anyways, so let's do this copy paste. Unknown. We watch. What it did means it decreases the entire length of the code and uses simply functions like k and these things. And boom, it is done. The animation did not came because I refreshed this entire thing, right? You know, so I'm not happy to this problem because I use GPT to solve it. But my rhythm is wrong. So that's why we should not approach the code as 4 to 5 times by merging DP solution and brute force. So that's why it took so much of time, and I have to go to dinner also. So anyways, thanks for watching the stream until now. So we are so close to 100 subscribers. Do subscribe those things. So anyways, thanks for watching. Bye guys. Uh, Tomorrow there is a code chef contest Wednesday. So okay, let's meet there. So I solved 100 problems. What I gain means if maximum of the lead code problems are kind of brute force. So we can most of problems we can solve by using brute force or DP problems. Uh, if we use more than 2 to 3 methods by adding today's approach, we can get memory exceeded value. So today I learned about that thing. We should not we should not combine both DP and brute force or anytime like that. So today I learned this thing. Anyways, thanks for watching the stream until now. So we are so close to 100 subscribers to subscribe the thing. Anyways, take care. Bye bye. See you. Wait. Why I did sign out? Okay. Anyways, so thanks for watching the stream until now. Thank you. Take care.